It is August 28th, 2017. This is the Watchman News. I'm Mike Callahan. I want to real quick make a reminder. I'll probably do this a few more times just so everybody knows. Everybody knows about what's going on with YouTube and the demonetization, the mass demonetization, which that really doesn't bother me so much. It's going to be their next step, which is going to be removing us. So I'm already getting into the habit of this. What I've got is whether it be our nightly news from Monday through Friday from 4 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, or whether it's the morning Bible study with Disciple Life TV, and that's hosted by Scott Reeves. It will be live on our website. So either way, whether it's the morning Bible study or whether it's the afternoon news, it will be able to be seen right here on the website. Now, what I will do is, like today's the 28th, these will stay up here, and in the morning, I will, of course, have the new Bible study show in the morning, and it will be seen right here in the big screen here. You will see the news from tonight bumped down to here, and then if you want to catch up on anything, you can actually go to the video archives, and it will all be right there. So if you want to go back and watch another show from a previous time, they're right there. Like you see the 27th for the Restream Disciples Life TV. The Watchman News, you see the 25th because, of course, it was the weekend. Now, tomorrow, you will see this morning's Disciples Life TV right up there. And then when we do the news, you'll see tonight's news actually in the video archives. But for that day, it will be right on the homepage. And like I say, you can watch it live right here on the homepage. So if something would happen to our YouTube channel, guess what? We're right here. So I just wanted to, I want people to know about that and be aware of that. You don't have to be logged in. You don't even have to have a Facebook account or anything like that. You can just go there and enjoy the shows. So I wanted to, like I say, let you know of that, because boy, are they really going after anybody that talks about God or truth. It's insane. So let's get on to the report. Now, this is getting pretty serious. And I'm not saying that in fear-mongering. I'm not saying that in any light manner at all. This is getting insane. So you probably heard about this. North Korea fires a missile through Japan's airspace. I'm going to go ahead and real quick read through this just in case you haven't heard about it. But there's been quite a bit of escalation since this. Pyongyang has launched a missile which, according to the Japanese and South Korean governments, passed through northern Japan's airspace. The Japanese government activated its J-alert warning system after North Korea fired an unidentified missile early Tuesday morning. The North Korean missile passed over Japanese territory around 6:06 a.m. local time. The Japanese military did not attempt to shoot down the missile but warned people to take precautions, Reuters reports citing local media. The Japanese government announced the missile fell into the Pacific Ocean just 14 minutes after the launch, some 1,180 kilometers east of Hokkaido's Cape Irimo, the Japan Times reports. Japan's atomic facility suffered no damage, its Nuclear Regulation Authority said. No damage has been reported to ships or aircraft in the region, as the missile broke off into 3 pieces before falling into the water, an NHK report added. So I'm sure you know about this. I will put the link to this in the description if you want to read in more detail about this. I'm mainly covering the escalation since this happened. So earlier, I seen this article here, 100% with Japan. Trump, Abe agree to increase pressure on Pyongyang after missile test. So real quick here, Japanese PM Shinzo Abe has held a phone conversation with U.S. President Donald Trump in which the two leaders agreed to ramp up pressure on North Korea after its latest test of a suspected intermediate-range ballistic missile which flew over Japan. Following the conversation, Abe told reporters that Trump restated Washington's full commitment to their allies' security and assured him that the United States was 100% with Japan. After Tuesday's launch and flyby over Japanese territory, the country's prime minister vowed to do everything in his power to protect his nation. "We will make utmost efforts to firmly protect the lives of the people," Shinzo Abe said Tuesday before convening an emergency session on the missile firing, Reuters reported. Abe also said that Japan had requested an emergency meeting of the UN Security Council. Japan's chief cabinet secretary earlier described Pyongyang's latest action as a grave threat. "This ballistic missile launch appeared to fly over our territory. It is an unprecedented, serious, and grave threat to our nation," Yoshihide Suga told reporters, according to Reuters. Of course, I'm probably got these names wrong. Suga added that Tokyo would work closely with Washington and Seoul, as well as other regional countries, to issue an appropriate response. Okay? Now, I think we pretty well already know that our government is just chomping at the bit to do something, right? And I think I'm not taking what's going on in North Korea very lightly at all. Not at all. I know a lot of people are saying, this is just their typical. No, this is not their typical. How many times have they launched ballistic missiles over other countries, over our allies' countries? How many times have they done that? Yeah, this is not the typical political banter. Now, since then, there's been one more report come out. And here it is. Overwhelming force. South Korea conducts bombing drill in response to Pyongyang's missile test. Demonstrating its overwhelming military force to North Korea, South Korea conducted bombing drills just hours after Pyongyang launched what appeared to be an intermediate-range ballistic missile that reportedly fell in Japanese waters. The show of force, ordered by South Korean President Moon Jae-in, involved 4 F-15K fighter jets dropping Mk-84 multi-purpose bombs on a shooting range near the inter-Korean border in Tabaig. The presidential press secretary told reporters, according to Yonhap. Moon's chief press secretary, Yoon Young-chan, said the bombing drill was ordered immediately after the National Security Council meeting convened to discuss possible countermeasures Seoul could take against Pyongyang's ballistic missile provocation. "We assessed North Korea's provocations as extremely severe and decided to maintain a vigilant posture in preparation for the possibility of additional provocations by North Korea," the chief of National Security Council added. Shortly after the NSC meeting, South Korea's National Security Director, Chung E-young, called President Donald Trump's National Security Advisor, H.R. McMaster, to discuss the incident, Yonhap reports. During the conversation, McMaster noted that President Donald Trump has fully supported Mr. Moon's policy toward North Korea and the Korean government's response to North Korean provocations. So, folks, keep a very close eye on this. Be more vigilant than ever, okay? Because when this stuff goes off, this is just going to be a domino effect, and it's going to happen so fast. I mean, it's going to be incredibly fast. All you have to do is go back to this report right here and look. 14 minutes after the launch, some 1,180 kilometers east. Okay? So 14 minutes. 14 minutes to fly that far. Okay? And these are nothing. This is North Korea's missile technology. Okay? So, like I say, when this kicks off, man, it's not going to take long. and I'm not trying to fearmonger whatsoever, please, please get all of your houses in order. Please. I can't stress that enough. So, God bless you all. We love you all. Have a good night. Be one with your spirit. And keep vigilant.